Ladies and gentlemen, the countdown is on for World Jam Global Radio's first year anniversary party.
World Jam Global Party.
This thrilling affair takes place on Saturday, the 14th of March 2015 at venue 9214 Hicksman's Avenue, Hyde Park, London, E4 9JG. You'll be fully entertained by World Jam Global DJs doing what they do best, with live PAs by C-Block.
We are going to sing for the people then. Here me and C-Block representing, and I'm saying on the 14th of March 2015. Put this in your diary from now. We are talking about World Jam Global Radio Anniversary Dance. C-Block will be in the building live.
And Robert Emmanuel singing Robert
Emmanuel. I'm Robert Emmanuel representing World Jam Global International Station to the world.
Also live on stage, Anthony Richards. Doors open at 9 p.m. and show times at 11 p.m. sharp. It's a mere £10 via the World Jam Global website or any DJ on the beat. Wear something green anniversary party. Free giveaways for the best dressed person in green on the night. Join us and make this a very memorable anniversary party.
It's gonna be a party, y'all.
Hey, what's up now?
Brother, what's up?
This is a groovy party, man.
World Jam Global Radio, this is Clarity.
Oh my gosh.
There's too many of you.
It's Saturday night already. Has a week gone by so quick?
Brother.
It's 6 o'clock. It's Saturday night. If you're tuning in to World Jam Global Radio, my name is Dr Feelgood, and the Fing Iz It. Come on now.
To bring some loving here today.
Oh, it's been a hard week working for me.
We don't need to.
And I just can't wait for the weekends. Because the weekends for me starts right here on World Jam Global Radio each and every single weekend.
For only love can conquer hate. You know
now, I don't know what you got planned for next week, but I know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at a place called Venue 92 in Chingford, where the first Green Anniversary Party for World Jam Global Radio shall be taking off like a rocket to the moon. And I don't know where you're gonna be, but that's where I'm gonna be. Come on. And our DJs, they're gonna be on fire. Live on stage, we're gonna have Robert Emmanuel, Anthony Richards, and C-Block. And later on in this show, we'll be talking to Anthony Richards and C-Block just for a couple of moments to catch up. Catch the anticipation. Let's sense the excitement.
everybody thinks we're at home. Oh, but who would they judge us? Simply cause our hair is long.
Version to version, what's going on? Take it into a different vibe. Watch this. Good evening, Dr. P.
Brutality, come in and talk to me. see. Brother, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Sister, what's going on? Brother, what's going on? What's going on? Don't go and talk about my mother. You see, Jah is my friend. Rastafari is my friend. He made this world for us to live in and give us everything. All he asks of us is we give each
World Jam Global Radio, this is clarity.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
Don't go and talk about my mother. You see, Jah is my friend. Rastafari is my friend. He made this world for us to live in and give us everything. Oh, yes, we give each other love. Oh, yeah, love your brothers. You got to love your sisters. Reach out and love your mother. Go on, love your father. Your father is here to find. Go to the land called Babylon, yeah. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Things ain't what they used to be. People crying on the street side, and the bluebirds from the mountainside will see. Whoa, 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 mercy, mercy me. Things ain't what they used to be. Radiation on the ground.
Oh, the Fing Iz It. I don't know what you're going to be doing, but next week I'm going to be down at a place called Venue 92 in Chingford. We're going to be rocking around and celebrating with the World Jam Global Radio first anniversary Green Party. We're going to be having live on stage as C Block, Robert Emmanuel, and Anthony Richards. And I'm going to be talking to just two of those artists a little bit later on, just for a couple of minutes to catch up on what they've been doing, what they're going to be doing, and how they're looking forward to the show, the forthcoming show on World Jam Global Radio, representing. And don't forget to catch me again tomorrow morning for my Wake Up Everybody Sunday Gospel Show. It's going to be special. Amin is going to be mean. Amin is going to be, ouch, off the hook. Yeah. Because why? I said so. Anyway, been a tough week at work. I've got to share with you, right? It's really funny. I went down to McDonald's, right? I manage transport, and I manage about 35 routes around the country, from South Wales to Cambridge, Peterborough, Norwich, Lincoln, Bolton, right into the West Midlands, etc. Down to Milton Keynes, Hemel Hempstead, and even as close to London as High Wycombe. Anyway, after I dispatched all my vehicles on Thursday night, I went to McDonald's to get myself something to eat. And on my way back, one of my drivers rang me and he went, Kerv, you never guess what just happened. He said, you come out of KB, you turn left down Henley Green Road, and about 3/4 of a mile I'm going down the road, and his car's just overtaken me, right, and gone, bang, straight across the grass verge, straight into the front door of these brand spanking new built apartments, right? I went, nah. Anyhow, I was in my car. I said, I'm coming, now. I drove down there, and true enough, there it was, the car sitting in the front door of the apartments. And it was too dark for me to take a picture, so I went back to work. Anyhow, on leaving work in the morning, right, I think it was about 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning, I was on my way home, and it was now broad daylight, and you can now clearly see the debris and the mess and everything. And you're looking at this situation, you think to yourself, how did the car get there? I mean, here's the road, there's all of this first. How did the car get there? And it was police, it was all cordoned off, taped off. So I sneakily, I went round the corner, parked my car up, got a camera on my phone in hand, and I was going to try and take a sneak preview. And just as I was about to take a sneak preview, the police came out and told me I couldn't. So I then explained to the police, do you know what, officer? It was about 12:30, 1:45 this morning. One of my drivers was driving down here and told me about this situation. And just in case there's any damage to one of my vans, I need to confirm that this thing actually took place. And he allowed me to take the picture. The picture is now posted on Facebook, yes. But he also pointed out that those kids were actually being followed by the police anyway. So whatever they were up to, they weren't going to get away with it. But I thought, how did they end up in the front door of the apartments when they just got this much road in front of them? And, one of the things that struck me was the fact that, kids nowadays, they're pretty reckless. They're very daring, but they lack skill. They lack some basic tools that allow them to manage some of the things that they want to big themselves up about. For instance, a lot of innocent people are getting shot by those young kids who are running around with heavy armed machinery guns trying to play bad man. And they haven't got a clue what the kickback on these guns are. And instead of shooting their intended victim, they're actually shooting passers-by, children, babies, mothers, you name it. And the point I'm trying to make is this. You better, if you want to be successful in anything you do, you better learn your trade. This is Dr. Feelgood talking on the Fing Iz It. I don't actually know what I'm going to do on the show today. I do know we're going to be talking to Anthony Richards. We're going to be around about 7 o'clock. About 7:15, we're going to be talking to C Block. But in the meantime, right, here's Anthony Richards, and you'll lose a good thing.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
My gosh! Wanted to say a big good evening to the Ice Sean coming all the way across from New York. I can't wait till the man lands in the UK next Saturday. We're gonna party like it was 1999. My gosh. You know what the greatest pleasure is the fact that now that we're on the new platform, the new format, on the new website, you can now get us on any single Android phone, iPhone, iPad. Oh my gosh. We're going to be going international.
World Jam Global Radio. This is Clarity.
Yo. You're tuned to World Jam Global Radio.
You know, I don't actually want to talk about much tonight. I just want to look forward to the greatest party that the world is ever going to see next Saturday at Venue 92. And I am so looking forward to our brethren, Sean, Boom, Rocksteady, arriving from New York.
World Jam Global Radio, this is clarity.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your DJ.
Do you know, I've been looking for a reason to play this track for some time. I might have played it and just forgot to tell you why. But this is a track that, as a reggae track, I love. I absolutely love this. I mean, I was born and raised on this tune. But when I heard this particular artist singing it, I was like, wow. Well, I'm playing you a reggae track, but I'm playing you a reggae track sung by a legend. Yes, John Legend.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
Here we go. Original by Prince Lincoln and the Royal Rasses. This is John Legend.
Time's getting harder and harder, more and more each day. Yeah. Still I am determined that I'm never gonna change my way. Thinking about love the way it should be. You better open your eyes and you will see about love the way it should be. You gotta make up your mind and you'll advance humanity. Humanity. It's nothing but useless words coming from out of their mouth. Talking about love the way it should be. We've got to open our eyes and we will see about love the way it should be. We've got to make up our minds and we'll advance humanity. What happened to the love that they all talking about? Oh, it's nothing but useless words that are coming from out of their mouth. Talking about love the way it should be. Open our eyes and we will see about love. Pull up the tune! I'm
Sean, I see ya. My gosh. Sounds of John Legend singing the Prince Lincoln and the Royal Rasses classic, Humanity. Here we go.
Time's getting harder and harder, more and more each day. Yeah. Still I am determined that I'm never gonna change my way. You better open your eyes and you will see about love the way it should be. You gotta make up your minds and you'll advance humanity.
I hear you, Sean, I hear you.
What happened to the love that they all talking about? It's nothing but useless words coming from out of their mouth. Talking about love the way it should be. We've got to open our eyes and we will see about love the way it should be. We've got to make up our minds and we'll advance humanity.
I got some golden nuggets to play for you today, Sean. Some old school, original Don Gargan business. Trust me. You know something, I just kind of love that tune. I grew up with them tune there, you know. Sean, I know where you're coming from, you know. And if you're tuning into World Jam Global Radio, right now you're in tune to Dr Feelgood on the Fing Iz It. And every Saturday I get an opportunity to flex my muscles. I get an opportunity to play some tracks that I can't normally play in my gospel show. And I was raised as a sound system DJ. And I was raised in the original era of reggae music coming through the boards right here in the UK, and so therefore that happens to be my flower bed. That happens to be my bedrock, so to speak. And Sean, watch this.
I'm the baddest thing alive. Baddest thing alive. Baddest thing.
Colonel Campbell. Oh, sir. Watch the ride.
Coming from the north with my face to the south, I'm quite sure I can knock you out. I am the gaga in a this ya dance. Yeah, I am the gaga in a this ya dance. I am the gaga. Oh, I don't mess with the east or the west. I leave the public to suggest. I am the gaga. In a this ya dance, I am the gaga. Yeah, people, I'm the gaga. In a this ya dance, I am the gaga. Yeah, yeah. Hush up your mouth, man, sip your stuff. This is not the dread, no one in talking about. I am the
No mercy, no mercy.
Pull up the tune,
Original Don Gargan style, me I don't tell you. Sounds of Colonel Campbell coming across the airwaves on World Jam Global Radio, internet station around the world.
Coming from the north with my face to the south, I'm quite sure I can knock you out. I am the gaga.
Hold tight, Aisha. Next one is you.
I am the gaga. Yeah, I am the gaga. In a this ya dance, I am the gaga. Oh, I don't mess with the east or the west. I leave the public to suggest. I am the gaga. In a this ya dance, I am the gaga. Yeah, people, I'm the gaga. In a this ya dance, I am the gaga. Yeah, yeah. Hush up your mouth, man, sip your stuff. This is not the dread, no one in talking about. I am the gaga. In a this ya dance, I am the gaga. Yeah, yeah, I am the gaga.
Don't forget this coming Saturday. Tickets available still online. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't be disappointed. The first anniversary Green Party for World Jam Global Radio at Venue 92 in Chingford. Your host, your compere, your MC for the night, Dr Feelgood, alongside a host of World Jam Global Radio DJs, including the arrival from the Bronx, New York, of the irrepressible Sean Boom Rocksteady Sound System. My gosh, it's gonna be a feast. Alongside DJ Laro, DJ George Flavors, DJ Matt, DJ Dr. P, DJ Early B. My gosh.
Coming from the north with my face to the south, I'm quite sure I can knock you out. I am the gaga. Run the track, run the track, run the track.
And them time that, you know, used to have a toaster. Used to come on, you know, we used to call it a toaster, now them call it MC or rapper or whatever they want to call it. But back in the day, you used to have a toaster. Just come on the version. And here's the thing, right? Because toasting, right? The art of MCing, so to speak, was the way that back in the day, especially in Jamaica, before they had newspapers and TV, that was the way that they was able to tell people what was going on in different towns and different villages. They used to MC it, toast it, rap it, right? So they'd hear about something and they'd just get on the mic, man, and that's how they'd get the news from village to village way back there. Trust me, our original stories do tell right here on The Fing Iz It.
I
And you know what I loved about the toasters back then? The I-Roys, the U-Roys, and the U-Browns, and the Man, it was all poetry. There was no slackness. There was no disrespect, right? There was no sex and gun talk. It was poetry. And it was all, and the thing was, it was all about just trying to make the lyrics rhyme. But rhyme in such a way that man was absolutely taken aback at how these DJs were able to put these lyrics together and get it to rhyme at the end. Amazing. Man, I'm going to see if I can find you an Iroy in a while, you know.
I'm more than credible. I'm so boldest. I'm so, you know, so the nation also insanity about me.
I Sean, watch this. Culture. I'm taking it back. Here we go. My gosh. Souls of the culture.
What things I know not about. They are coming to lock I down. And they like that them suspicion. Yeah, I can see them a come. But I conquer. I can see them a come. But I conquer. Yeah, will not fight peace. But I have my salvation. Father, night of the wicked, and the sinful is up and night. Hey, gotta see them a come. Watch them, but I conquer. Gotta see them a come. But I conquer. My good friend, William Gordon, and Paul Google was there. Yes, I have happened. Yes, I have happened. And they gave him a if you are. 1 pound of rice, 3 till a red peas, 1 trade nut and a piece of raw meat. Just see them a come. But I just see them a come.
Hey!
Read a scribe and Pharisee who sit in Moses' seat, who are partial in the words of Jah, but their words are not complete. So look, Jah just see them a come. But I am a conqueror. Jah just see them a come. But I am a conqueror. Jah just see them a come. With the battle. But I am a conqueror.
You know, being a long-standing DJ for over 40 years, I had the pleasure of DJing alongside some of the greatest reggae artists ever to grace the world of reggae music. And this next one comes no bigger and needs no introduction. I had the pleasure of DJing with this man when he performed at a place called Sophia Gardens in Cardiff way back in the early 80s. It is, obviously, none other than a man called the Cool Ruler, G.I. Gregory Isaacs.
Run the track, run the track, run the track. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning. Sweet, sweet love. Just because I fell.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
Monday morning I wake up crying. Tuesday morning there is no use to deny. Wednesday morning I got myself to blame. Thursday morning my heart is in pain. Here comes Friday, fighting all my heartache. Saturday morning, correcting my mistake. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning, I fell in love. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning, I fell in love. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning, sweet, sweet love. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning, sweet, sweet love. Monday morning, I wake up crying. Tuesday morning, there is no use to deny. Wednesday morning, I get myself to blame. Thursday morning, my heart is in pain. Here comes Friday, fighting all my heartache. Saturday morning, correcting my mistakes. Just because I fell in love.
I want to give a big shout out to the new guest out there in the chat room, guest 562.
Just because I fell in
Big shout outs going out to New York, iSean, Boom Rocksteady.
love. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning, sweet, sweet love. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning, I fell in love. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning, I fell in love.
Bong, bong, bong. Come here, come here, come here.
No, I'll go give you a history lesson. You see, one thing when you listen to Dr. Feelgood, I like to give you a bit of education. Now, in the early 80s also came the launch, or was it the late 70s? Came a launch of a he was to become. In fact, he had the mantle just before Sanchez and held it for a while. But let me just tell you the story. I used to have a record shop called Get Fresh on the Harrow Road. And this guy arrived from Jamaica, right? And the producer that I'm referring to was none other than Henry John Joe Laws, legendary producer, produced majority of the artists that came over round about that time, especially on the Green Sleeves label. He provided most of these artists. But he came over on this particular trip with a brand new artist, with his brand new album. And I'm talking about Barrington Levy. And the album was Bounty Killer. That was his first album, Bounty Killer. And let me tell you something. This album came over here on import and absolutely smashed every phenomenal, every record, every statistic especially on the import labels, and was actually competing with the albums that were on general release out in the UK and smashing them too. And Barrington Levy was introduced to us through the album Bounty Killer right here in the UK. And I went on to have a long-standing relationship with Barrington Levy, DJing with him down at the 100 Clubs on one occasion, and on another occasion right up there at a place called Rialto in Birmingham. But in the meantime, let me just introduce you to the smooth sounds of Barrington Levy.
Little bit more, little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more. And she loves me the same. Yes, she loves me the same. 'Cause my love, it's her love. And her love is my love. Yes, she gives me loving at the right time. Daytime, nighttime. Yes, she gives me loving at the right time. Every day I love her just a little bit more. Little bit more, just a little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more. And she loves me the same. Every guy that walks around the street, they say she's sweet. Oh, my baby.
My gosh, I don't hear you, I Sean. I hear you.
She's young, fresh and green. And I like run the track. Young, fresh and green. And I like what you brought up the scene. Every day I love her just a little bit more. Little bit more, just a little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more. And she loves me the same. Yes, she wants me.
Big shout out going out to the Triple M and DJ Matt. They said the iPhone connection is wicked. Yes, we are going out right across the world.
She wants me. Every day I love her just a little bit more. Little bit more, just a little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more. And she loves me the same. 'Cause she's young, fresh and green. And I like what you brought up to sing.
It's about time we sorted that thing out.
Fresh and green.
I want to say thank you. A big shout out to Scotty Scotsmax. If you ever get up in the chat room and you see Scotsmax, you just give him a big shout out. Engineer, IT behind the scenes.
Every day I love her just a little bit more. Little bit more, just a little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more. And she loves me the same. 'Cause my love is her love. And her love is my love. Yes, she gives me loving at the right time. Summertime and wintertime. Yes, she gives me loving at the right time. Every day I love her just a little bit more. Little bit more, just a little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more. And she loves me the same. Oh, love, love. Every day she tells me that she wants me some more.
I'm more than credible. I'm some bonus. I'm some, you know, the nation also insane. This is a rocket.
This is a rocket, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Knocking. It's gotta be a star around here. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
Sounds of the Jacob Miller. The Jacob Triller Miller.
A love is a message that I must send to you. Waiting for reply, dear, no matter how long it takes. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Old folks say that love comes in many, many faces. But darling, your love is so amazing. Oh yes, oh yeah. can't come in. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You can't come in, yes. Old folks say that love comes in many, many faces. But darling, your love is so amazing. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Your love is so hard to define, darling. You're driving me out of my mind. You're driving me out of my mind, girl. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Yes, you can't come in, girl. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You keep knocking, you keep on knocking.
Here comes the Souls of You, Brown. Watch this.
But you can't come in. Buddha, come and say this old man. Say this old man. Say this old man. I'm say he play one. I'm say this old man. Say this old man. Say this old man is a conscious man. I'm say this old man never trouble no woman. Say this old man is a conscious man. I'm say this old man. Say this old man. Say this old man. I'm say he play for we came on knocking up a young girl door. Till he came on rapping up a young girl door. Cause if you wanna hear some other people power to me door, but I really love you so I gotta really tell you so. Come and say this old man. Say this old man. Say this old man. I never trouble no woman. No me say this old man. No me say this old man. This old man is a conscious man. I me say Lego down your waist. Come and say Lego down your waist. Ain't me say Babylon. Lego down your waist. I'm from baby they say say Lego down your waist. Tell ya. Cause if you hold me now me waist you a go spoil up me face. If you hold me now me waist you a go spoil up me face. Me say Lego down your waist. Ain't na so me say that Lego down your waist. Ain't na so me say Lego down your waist. Come make me rock the drum of me. Lego down your waist to make me rock the drum of me. Say this old man. Say this old man. Say this old man. Say this old man, I me say this old man. Say this old man, I me say he play for my winter next and story really till it on the top. Say this old man, I do the young girl I born. I me say come on, me be rock your boat. So me say come on, me be rock your boat. Live a life, run the track, run the track. And I play the rubber, never think that you be number. See no man that don't be go like a cheap and in a double. Me say this old man. Don't say me say this old man. No, so me say don't this old man. No, me say this old man. So me say this old man. Me say he play one. Say this old man. Me say he play one. I wish I did not. So we really play it on the road. What a road! The black people say you got to bubble down. Me say this old man. Is a conscious man. This old man. Never trouble no woman. Me say they go feel it.
You know something? I was going to just phase in the next track, but I have to introduce it because I was talking earlier on, right, about the toasters and one of the artistries of toasting, MCing back in those days was, you know, they would play a tune like Keep On Knocking. And then when it came to the version, the MC, the toaster, would find something connected to the song in order for him to bring his rhyme in. And it was always ad-lib. It was always spontaneous. When it was done on the sound system circuits, it was always spontaneous. You used the track to just inspire you to bring fresh lyrics, something that was just new, unique, and never repeated. And most MCs back in those days could never do the same thing twice, because it was that original. It was that spontaneous. And that was the beauty of what music was about back in them days there. Compared to now where man is spending 2-3 weeks writing his lyrics, repeating them, repetitively performing them, and then trying to get them down to a T. I get all of that, and that's professionalism and everything else. But back in them days, them man there were just put on the spot. You walk into a place and man would just, if you was an MC or a toaster, man would just hand you a mic and you was expected to come up with something spontaneous, inspirational, and man, powerful. And believe you me, there were very few MCs and DJs back in the day that didn't produce the goods. Hugh Brown was another one of them. Sean, I want to know if you're listening to this, because this happens to be one big tune from back in the day. I wonder if you know what I'm talking about. Here we go.
Anywhere you go, you hear them super rasta.
My gosh.
Any place you wanna go,
Run the track.
you hear them super rasta. If you go uptown, you hear them super rasta. If you go downtown, you talk this and that about rasta. I wanna know. This man and that man is the same kind of man he always did. They don't understand each other. No, they don't understand.
Big shout outs going out to Guest 181 from the Old Bailey. Yeah.
I wanna know this man and that man is the same kind of man he always did. They don't understand.
Sounds of Dolphin Morris with a good track entitled Susu Pan Rasta, an original sound system dancehall classic from way back when.
Anywhere you go,
It's gonna be a storm around here.
Virgin Global Radio.
This is clarity.
Any place you wanna go, you hear them super rasta. If you go uptown, them still.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
My gosh, the sounds of the Abyssinians. Are you with me? Who said?
I'm the baddest thing alive. Baddest thing alive.
I call upon the leaders of this time to send the children home now in this time. I call up
Talking about reggae revival classic. This is Dr Feelgood on World Jam Global Radio.
to free the children now
We're gonna have C Block coming up round about 7:15.
and also
Anthony Richards first round about 7 o'clock. Talking to them live. But in the meantime,
send us.
sounds of the Abyssinians. One of the great reggae performers from way back then.
I call upon the leaders of this time to send the children home now in this time. I call upon the head of society to free the children out of captivity and send us home to Zion City. Send us home to Zion. Send us home to the drink milk and honey. Send us home to Zion, beautiful
Man, we were movers and shakers back in the day. Trust me.
They say that
slavery was abolished long time ago. Lyrics.
Oh, yeah. And man should forward home now in this time. Now I know. Send us home, give us drink milk and honey. Send us home to Zion, beautiful Zion.
Say, I do remember.
It's gonna be a storm around here.
I want to just say a big shout out going out to all the guests going out there in the chat room, giving you a big loud and shout out clear. Loud shout outs. Welcome to World Jam Global Radio and the Fing Iz It, Dr Feelgood. Coming up around about 7 o'clock, you got Anthony Richards. We're going to be talking to him about the forthcoming first anniversary Green Party for World Jam Global Radio, which is taking place next Saturday down at a place called Venue 92 in Chingford. We're going to talk about that in just a short while. But listen, I'm an original sound system DJ and I'm taking you back to when tunes were being played just like this.
When you cry because you lose someone, or because the load you're carrying is too heavy for you. Right now I'm crying because the one I love has gone and left me all alone. I would like to express myself to you people so that you can get a better understanding of what I'm trying to say. Crying over you in the morning.
Coming up right after this, Anthony Richards.
They
My gosh. Here we go. Sounds of Ken Booth, musical track entitled Crying Over You. Anthony Richards coming up right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the countdown is on for World Jam Global Radio's first year anniversary party.
World Jam Global Party.
This green affair takes place on Saturday, the 14th of March 2015 at venue 92 14 Hicksman's Avenue, Hyde Park, London, E4 9JG. You'll be fully entertained by World Jam Global DJs doing what they do best. With live PAs by C-Block.
We are going to sing for the people then. EMS and C-Block representing. And I'm saying on the 14th of March 2015. Put this in your diary from now. We are talking about World Jam Global Radio Anniversary Dance. C-Block will be in the building live.
And Robert Emmanuel. Singing Robert
Emmanuel. I'm Robert Emmanuel, representing World Jam Global International Station to the world.
Also live on stage, Anthony Richards. Doors open at 9 p.m. and show times at 11 p.m. sharp. It's mere £10 via the World Jam Global website or any DJ on the Wear Something Green anniversary party. Three giveaways for the best dressed person in green on the night. Join us and make this a very memorable anniversary party.
It's gonna be a party, y'all.
World Jam Global Radio, this is clarity.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say a big hello to Anthony Richards. How are you doing, Anthony?
Yes, my brother. Yeah, everything's good, you know.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to having you live on stage down at venue 92 next Saturday night. How about you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to celebrating, you know, with the World Jam Global, you know.
Well, we'd like to thank you for supporting us first and foremost, man. But just wanted to just recap on where some of the things that we've talked about in the past. How long have you actually been involved with music now?
I've been involved with music for over 20 years, really. Even longer than that, you know. But I sort of had a little mini break, and I'm back, you know. Okay,
well, you know, I came across your track on Reverb Nation, and all of a sudden I was just hooked because it was a track that I know well from my sound system days, and I heard it and I thought, wow, I like the way that this guy's done this tune. So I contacted you, and we've kind of stayed close and uptight ever since. So you know, we're just really looking forward to having you on the bill next Saturday, and just tell the people a little bit just more about you. What do you do to spend your time? What do you do with your free time?
Free time, let me say that. That's a good question. Well, I'm into, obviously, like my football. I love my music, really. Yeah, I think that's basically what I do, you know. Yeah. Well into my music, more time, yeah.
And more importantly, you're a Tottenham Hotspurs fan, aren't you?
That's even more important, yes. So we had a win today, so all is good, huh?
Yeah, we're looking good, and we're feeling good. You know, Anthony.
Exactly.
Can I just ask you a question? That particular track, you know, If You Should Lose Me, why did you pick that particular track to re-record or to cover?
Yeah, well, it's the second time I'm singing it, because I sung it like years ago, but I redone it. I don't know, you know what it was? My older brother used to buy a lot of records and bought that particular track. I can't remember the singer right now, it can't escape me. But I just liked the tune from then when I heard it, so back in the day, I thought, you know, let me sing that tune, basically, you know. Sing escapes me right now, to be honest with you. But Trinity was on it. Trinity was emceeing on that particular version.
And another big man that I had the pleasure of meeting and running around with for a little while back in the early 80s. Trinity was a very funny man. I remember him arriving from Jamaica one day, walking into my shop and asking me if he could use my phone. I said, where you calling?
Okay.
He said, J.A. I went, not on this phone, you know, mate.
Yeah, it was a big man, you know, a pioneer, one of the pioneers, isn't it?
But absolutely, you know what I mean? And we've got some good pedigree, you know what I mean? We've had some good upbringing throughout the years, man.
For real, man, for real.
So what are you doing with yourself nowadays, apart from just sitting down there writing music and getting ready to come back, make a comeback?
Well, I do. Yeah, obviously I've got a job that I have to do, you know, 9 to 5. Yeah. So, Yeah, that's
kind of different. Kind of, you know, the funny thing is, reggae music has always been different from that pop world, right? That pop world, man, they make a track, man, and before you know it, man, they've got a limousine picking them up every day and 2 bodyguards walking them to the supermarket and go and get their newspapers. And as long as I've known it, reggae musicians always seem to just live an ordinary life. A majority of them, no matter how many tracks they release, continue working and living a pretty normal life.
No, yeah, very true, very true. It's strange, isn't it? But that's reggae is that, isn't it? You know, we still have to do this thing.
It is what it is. Listen,
exactly.
In your upbringing, right? You must have sound system heritage, or brought up or gone out in the nightclubs where the sound systems used to play back then.
You want to know the sounds I used to hear back then?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, brother used to follow a sound called Spranglers.
Yeah.
Brother had a sound himself called Rakani.
Uh-huh.
Back in the days, you'd be like Young Lion.
Uh-huh.
You used to have High Trust. You used to have Young Lion, High Trust. I'm talking even before like Saxon times. Stereograph.
Yeah. Remember Stereograph well?
You know, Stereograph. Well, so many sounds. Like I remember Frontline.
Yeah. Remember Frontline too. Eastwood and Saint fronted that one for a short while, didn't they?
Sorry, I didn't hear you there.
I said Clint Eastwood and General Saint fronted Frontline for a short while.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even not General Saint, but Clint Eastwood, he lived in this area, you know, Tottenham. I see him around, you know. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he used to be down our sides on the Harrow Road, West London. I mean, I used to run with Eastwood and Saint, and I remember, funny enough, I'm gonna let you into a secret, right? I used to actually run with General Saint when he first arrived in this country. And when General Saint first arrived in this country, he was actually a singer, and he used to try, and I say try, and he won't mind me saying this, right? He used to try and sing in the Delroy Wilson style, right? And we did a show in Acklam Hall down in Ladbroke Grove, and let me tell you, they booed him off the stage. They booed his first stage performance ever in this country. He was booed off the stage.
And booed.
Then he went back, reshaped himself, started running with Eastwood, and then they came back. They came out with another one, Bite the Dust, and everything else, and bam.
Which is big tune for them, isn't it? It was a big tune for them, man.
General Saint still. I was with him last year down at a funeral in London, but General Saint is still over in West London. So
man.
So it's good to hear that Clint Eastwood is still around, actually, because that is, I mean,
the man's still devout, man. Still devout. You know?
I recorded a couple of tracks with him back in the 80s as well, dub plates for sound system. I used to be one of them guys that I used to go to the studio and record dub plate for sound system, and I did a couple of tunes with Eastwood for a couple of sounds over that side at one time. I know him very, very well. He also used to DJ on the radio station that I had at the back of my record shop. Back in the 80s, Get Fresh. So if you bump into him again, tell him you bump into Dr Feelgood from Get Fresh, Harrow Road, and he'll know who you're talking about.
Yeah, definitely. I will talk to him anyway. No problem, man. No problem.
So listen, Anthony, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the line. We've got Anthony Richards, who's going to be appearing live next Saturday at the first anniversary party for World Jam Global Radio, and we really look forward to him singing his latest recording, which is You'll Lose a Good Thing, which you've heard the World Jam Global Radio DJs pumping out over the last couple of weeks. And I know he works nights, you see, so we're going to let him go and get a bit of rest. Is there anything you want to anything that you want to say as a pre-promotion leading up towards this dance next week?
Yeah, all I would say to everybody, reach on down to Venue 92. You're going to enjoy. The vibe's going to be right and everything, So reach down,
That's great. Well, listen, Anthony, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure. As you know, we look forward to seeing you next week down at Venue 92, performing in front of a World Jam Global Radio audience, and it's going to be an absolutely fantastic day. So
yeah, man, we'll be.
Looking forward to it.
Every time.
Yeah, bless up, my friend.
Every time. Feel good. Yeah, bless up. Yeah,
all
easy.
Right. You take care.
Bye-bye.
Bless.
Yeah, bless.
World Jam Global Radio. This is clarity.
In the meantime, I'd like to say a big shout out going out to Patricia Dulcie, who's listening. Who's listening from Paddington, West London, and Anthony Richards from New York City, the Bronx. DJ I Sean says a big shout out to you, and he's looking forward to seeing you next Saturday. And he is going to be flying in from New York just for the occasion. Now, Sean, Patricia Dulcie in particular, I know you know them kind of style here. We're going back old school. C Block coming up right after this. Sounds of the Chantels.
World Jam Global Radio. This is Clarity.
Revival selections we do play.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
To stay in love, stay in love, stay with you. Gonna stay with you, my little darling. Stay with you. Don't watch those crazy guys.
From 1977, sir. Sounds of the Chantels. I'm talking about reggae classics. This one going back to 1977.
The music just turns me on.
Taking you way back. Sounds of the T-track. Let's get started. Original styles we do play. C Block coming up right after this. My gosh. Bringing it back to the old sound system style. T-track, musical track entitled Let's Get Started. Oh, you mean? My gosh. We got C Block coming up live right after this. You better be ready for this, you know. World Jam Global Radio, this is the way we roll.
And heal the nation. I hit them a weight pan. Real reggae music, you know? C Block I represent. Straight. Drop it again.
Well, the only thing I'm going to drop again is C Block live in the building. C Block, are you there?
Hello, hello.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good evening, good evening. You don't know me there, I know.
You know,
it feels like yesterday we talk. See it there again?
I tell you, you know. Well, watch this. I can't help but noticing, man, that you have been storming around the place, doing shows all over the place. How's it going for you at the minute, man?
Yeah, well, you don't know. You know, funny enough, just about 2 hours ago, I just had a video recorded interview for a YouTube channel, and then on to our next interview after this. But you don't know me there.
Yeah,
I put in the work, as me say.
Yeah, I put in the work. You know? Yeah. A very, very busy man. So how have these shows been? How have these shows? How have the audience been receiving you?
Well, the audience are taken on to it as usual. Cause, like I said, it's reached the point now where it's not so much about questioning the talent. No, it's just about sustaining what we kind of established. So, yeah, man, everybody on board. Even last week I did a big gig in Crystal Palace. It was a cancer charity show, like performance and fashion show, but that went well. It was hosted by the 2 ladies from BBC Gogglebox.
Okay.
That was a good look. Yeah, that was a good look still.
Yeah, that's and so therefore you're getting some good profiling at the minute, right?
Definitely.
Well, you know,
definitely.
You're getting greetings from New York City, from our very own iShow and Boom Rocksteady. Now, one of our DJs who DJs on World Jam Global Radio, DJs live from New York City, and iShow is flying over especially for this gig next Saturday. Seriously, right?
Don't know. Big up iShow, yeah.
iShow.
Big up yourself. You don't know. You mean reggae music, you know. We are doing it globally, not just locally. So you don't know. It's nice when, you know, people from afar can still recognize and still give the support, because that kind of show that you're doing something good and you're doing something that's not just for, you know, people around you, but touch the globe. Because that's, to me, like I said before, Kervin, that's the aim of my music. It's not to fill my pocket with money, but it's just to reach the masses. And at least if somebody can take something from even one of my songs, and it can upliftment, that to me is payment.
You know something? That is the original sentiment of most musicians that I was born into listening to when I grew up into music. And one of the things that attracted me to getting involved in music back in the day was the fact that, because to me, and I still have that principle, music is an education. It's always been an educational platform.
Of course.
And we were talking about, you know, when you talk about the iRoys and the U-Browns and the U-Roys and all the toasters back in the day, I was telling people at the beginning of the show that the toasting originally was a news format back in the day in Jamaica.
Definitely.
Before newspapers and TV, it was a way of people transferring news from village to village. You know?
Yeah.
Anything that went on somewhere else, a man will come and chat it upon the mic over here. You know what I mean?
And keep the people informed and updated.
That's right, and that was the uniqueness, the beauty of what music was about back then, because it was always about education. And I love to hear you talking that talk, C Block.
Yeah.
Because your music is powerful, your music is unique, and it is educational and clean. I'm gonna love that.
And that's why the whole my mentality towards the music is very, very transparent within my music as well. So that's why at no point you won't find me going as out of character, because it's what I believe in. That's what you will hear on the track. So you won't hear something from me that, you understand, it won't come from me if I don't believe in it. So therefore, you won't hear me do a certain kind of material or try send a certain kind of message, because from early on, I recognize how powerful music is and the kind of message that I want to send.
And you're using your music to send that message.
Yeah, definitely, because it's the biggest platform.
Yeah.
That's why I always say to musicians when they ask me for advice, you understand, is give the people substance, because at the end of the day, it's like that's what you want for yourself, that's what you want for somebody else. You understand? So you have to give the people substance.
Well,
and it will last.
Here's the thing, right? Because you are writing so much prolific music right now. And I know Victory is one of the new tracks right now, but you keep sending me tracks, right? And I don't know which is your new track, right? So what's the one that you've actually got out there pushing at the minute?
Well, you know, again, I've picked up this technique from literally just watching artists, homegrown artists from Jamaica. What they do is they just record and send it out there. Like, again, it's not even about the money. It's just about just pushing out the music. So at no certain time, I won't have a direct one song that I'm pushing, because again, music is something that it go off mood, it go off, you understand, season. So what I try to do is, I don't pen songs. So as soon as it come in my head or a topic come to me or a vibe, I'll just put it down and just give it to the people. You understand? Whether £1 million come later or not, at the end of the day, it's like message. It come to me and I just literally deliver it. So Victory is one of them songs where I felt like that, and just like I said, I didn't pen it. I just felt like that, just recorded it and sent it out there. And most of the music that's out there now from C Block, it's recent music. I've still got stuff that I'm looking to put out now, but no apparent single that I would say, okay, I'm going to nail this single down and then I'm going to campaign with this one, because there's so much wonderful songs that I've done. And so it's just a case of just giving it to the people, because at the end of the day, the people are going to be the final protocol or the final judge. Whatever they run with, then that's what I'm going to run with.
Yeah, I hear you. All right.
You know what I mean?
There's one particular track that I want to talk about at the moment, and it's not one that you've put out there. It's one that I have. Yeah. I believe I'm one of the only ones that have it exclusively. And the track I'm talking about is Human, right?
Yeah, you see that song last week? The lady that put on the Bonded Through Cancer, she heard it and she was going mad. She wanted me to perform it, and the only reason why I didn't perform it is because it's still not finalized, as in like studio wise, and I haven't got the PA track for it,
right,
the backing track for it, and that's the only reason why I didn't perform it. But it would have been so it would have been so central in performing that song for the occasion itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
That song came about. That song is adapted, as they would say.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Jar of Hearts, the Jar of Hearts song I done. It's by Christina Perry.
Right.
And it's like, as a reggae artist, I always tell artists, try and come outside your comfort zone. Listen to other genres, because that's how you take them and implement them back into your music. You understand? As a reggae artist, I don't sit down and stick my head into reggae day in, day out, because there's nothing there for me to learn. In order for me to learn and expand, I've got to go for like towards different genre, recognize, respect it, and like fall in love with bits of it. And Christina Perri, I just take to that girl. Like she's just done some seriously beautiful writing. Like if you're a YouTuber and listen to all her songs, it's just like different. So yeah, Jar of Hearts, I did that, and then I heard this Human song, and I was actually listening for some artists from back home to kind of pick up on that. And when I realized that they haven't, I said, I'm going to do this song.
Okay.
So yeah. And it's exclusive to you. Definitely.
I don't know that already. I've played it once on one of my shows, and I'm going to be playing it again probably not next week, because I'm not on air next week. I'm going to be in London with you guys next week.
Yeah, next week is a showdown. Definitely.
Yeah, next week is a showdown. But listen, there's another track that you sent me recently, right? And you haven't even finished it yet. And it was something about doing the computer at home.
Okay, the acoustic song.
Yeah.
You see that song? That song is serious business.
Okay. So
it's featuring. Well, it's not. It's feature. I'm a feature on that song,
Okay.
It's by Demolition, Demolition Man. He's living in Canada. When I went to Canada in the summer, I was over there for like 1 month. We link up and he played me a couple of stuff, and I heard that, and he only had like the first verse on it, and when I heard it, it just hit home with me, because it's like I could relate to it. And again, That's music. When you can like relate to music, that's how music take off. And I just literally sat there and just listened to it and just went in and just put lyrics to it.
Okay. Well, I know it's far from ready yet, but as soon as that's done ready, I want my exclusive copy up front and personal.
Yeah, no, definitely, of course. Come on, Kervin. We keep the thing real.
Yeah,
like we say, no matter how high the thing fly, I'm one artist that always tell people, and I don't say it to look good. I always say to people, look, I'm not in it for the money. It sounds cliche, but with me, I can prove it, because from the time I started music till now, I can't say I've collected $2,000 for music. So obviously it's not for the money, it's for the love of the music, because I was born and raised on music. That's why I play every single instrument without somebody teaching me. That's why I go in the studio. 90% of what you can hear on YouTube or wherever you can hear a C-Block song is produced by me. Okay. So I was born in music. So it just come natural and raw. So now it's kind of just me kind of perfecting what's already there as raw material.
Well, listen, once again, I want to thank you for coming online and talking to our audience and just giving them an insight into the man, the C-Block behind the music. We're going to look forward to having you live on stage at the World Jam Global Radio first anniversary party next week at Venue 92. I do know that you've got another interview to do at 8 o'clock, so I'm going to kind of let you go now. But you want to give a big shout out to the listeners and the audience, or anybody else that you've got listening? Now's your time.
No, well, you don't know, C-Block. I said big up to everybody who locked on. Big up to everybody where I show the support. And Kervin, you don't know where I support the thing from there. From your tune in, I'll know you're not tune out. So it's only right that C-Block represent. And next week, I'm not saying it just the people come out. I'm saying it because it is why it is. Next week is going to be a showdown. Trust me. My plan for next week. You understand? Performance with a difference. I'm not talking just my songs. You're going to be getting a lot of stuff outside of what C-Block does. So next week is going to be crazy. Crazy. Believe me.
Absolutely. And I'm going to play you out with one of my favorite tracks of yours, which is the one that you done with Bunny Pieces, I Want to Love You. Thank you very much for coming online.
Big tune.
And we're going to talk during the week. I need to speak to you, obviously, about a couple of things just to finalise what we're doing on Saturday. But we will catch up, my brother, during the week. All right, where we'll have a good chat before we arrange where we're going to pick you up and get you down to the show on Saturday, all right? But C-Block...
Hear me, I tell them it's a feel good. Go on, do it, people, them feel good, them love it. You don't know, C-Block representing.
Ouch!
World Jam Global Radio, this is clarity.
I wanna love you, baby.
sounds of C Block. Great linking up with him just now. He's going to be live at Venue 92 this coming Saturday. You better make sure you're there. Beautiful track entitled I Wanna Love You. Link it up with a man like Body Pieces.
Rock you, baby, till I can't rock you no more. I wanna squeeze you, darling, till I can't squeeze you no more. I wanna love, love, love. Love you so more. I wanna love, love, love. Till I can't love you no more, yeah. No more, yeah.
Baby girl,
love you no more.
Well, girl, the way you make me feel, me heart skip a beat. Me have to put this on repeat. Yeah, I'm a gangster, me no normally get butterflies, but baby, you make me weak. You know how to touch me, girl, and shiver me timber. Real lion, say she no wanna Simba. Me try me best not to think about you, but me end up thinking of you. Because me are the stick, you are the jump, you are the cheese, me are the bun. Baby, this a love can't done. Funny by sin, tell me same want you, baby, but see black, I tell you welcome.
I wanna love you, baby, till I can't love you no more. I wanna squeeze you, darling, till I can't squeeze you no more. I wanna love, love, love.
No mercy, no mercy.
Run it.
Pull it up a place again, man. That song that boy caliente. Adios mío. Pull it up, 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 pull it up.
Run the track, run the track, run the track, run the track.
Oh yeah, taking it all the way back to the TOP. This is a C Block and I Wanna Love You.
Love you, baby, till I can.
Mr. Flavors in the house.
I wanna squeeze you, darling, till I can squeeze you no more. I wanna love, love, love.
I'm telling you, that dance down there next week in London town is gonna be a boomshell. That's the mighty sounds of a C Block.
Baby, till I can't rock you no more. I wanna squeeze you, darling, till I can't squeeze you no more. I wanna love, love, love. Love you so more. I wanna love, love, love. Till I can't love you no more, yeah. Darling, till I can't love you no more, yeah.
Baby girl,
love you no more.
Well, girl, the way you make me feel, me heart skip a beat. Me have to put this on repeat. Yeah, I'm a gangster, me no normally get butterflies, but baby, you make me weak. You know how to touch me, girl, and shiver me timber. Real lion, say she no wanna Simba. Me try me best not to think about you, but me end up thinking of you. Because me have a stick, you are the jump, you are the cheese, me are the bun. Baby, this a love can't done. Funny by sin, tell me same want you, baby, but see black, I tell you welcome.
I wanna love you, baby, till I can't love you no more. I wanna squeeze you, darling, till I can't squeeze you no more. I wanna love, love, love. I wanna love, love, love. Till I can't love you no more, yeah.
Baby girl.
Yeah. So when the rain fall, me need you on me radar, girl. Me know why you stay too far, I'm lost without you. And if I was back in my school days, me would have skipped class without you. Keep you by my side like a brand new machine. Me just can't walk without you. That mean you want me everything that you want. Give the ring and make people talk about
till
you.
I can't love you no more. Till I can't squeeze you no more.
Talk about
till I
you.
can't love you no more. Till I can't squeeze you no more.
Talk about you.
remix.
She call me Mr. Bombastic, send me fantastic. Touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic. Call me fantastic, touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Smooth. Just like a silk, soft and cuddly, hug me up like a quilt. I'm a lyrical lover, now take me thin up filled with my sexual physique. You know me well, do me, oh my, well, can't you tell? I'm just like a turtle crawling out of my shell. Girl, you got to
Big shouts going out to Patricia Darcy. She says she's locked in Paddington, West London.
You're the only young girl who can ring my bell and I can take rejection. So you tell me go to well, I'm bombastic, tell me fantastic.
Going out to the DJ I Sean in New York City.
Romantic, tell me fantastic. She touch me on my back, she says I'm Mr. Boom, 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 bombastic. Tell me fantastic, touch me on my back, she call me Mr. Romantic, tell me fantastic. She touch me on my back, she says I'm Mr. Boom, boom. Please, baby, please, let me take you to an island of the sweet cool breeze. You don't feel like drive, well, baby, hand me the keys, and I will take you to a place and set your mind at ease. Don't you tickle my foot bottom, baby, please. Don't you play with my nose, cause I'm a hatchoon sneeze. Well, you are the bun and me are the cheese, and if I'm me are the rice, well, baby, love you the peas. I'm bombastic, and the fantastic. Touch me on me box, she says I'm Mr. Romantic.
Sounds out of Shaggy. What a good track entitled Boombastic.
Bombastic, tell me fantastic. Touch me on me box, she says I'm Mr.
The Let's Get It On remix.
Fantastic, touch me on me box, she says I'm Mr. Boom, boom. I say, girl, you're loving, well, good, I want your loving. Can't beat it like you should. I give you loving, girl, you're loving, well, good, I want your loving. Girl, you remember the would you like to kiss and caress? Rub down every strand of your panty chest. I'm bombastic, rated as the best you should get. Nothing more, nothing less. Give me your digits, chat on your address. I'll bet you confess when you put me to the test that I'm bombastic.
Don't forget, you got the DJ, Mr. George Flavors, coming up right after me at the hour of 8 o'clock. So please stand steady, stay tuned in, stay locked on. We're doing it, World Jam Global Radio. It's the weekend, it's time to party. What's your flavor?
Your admiration, it lick me from the start. With such physical attraction, girl, you know to feel the spark. I want a few words, now go tell you no sweet talk. Now go laba, and a chat pure fart. I'll get straight to the point, like a aura dart. Come lay down on the jacuzzi and get some bubble bath. Only sound you will hear is the beating of my heart. And we will, and that's some sweet pillow talk. And bombastic, then the fantastic. Nothing on the box, it says Mr. Romantic. Me fantastic, touch me on me box, she says I'm Mr.
World Jam Global Radio, this is clarity.
Dr. Feelgood, wake up everybody, gospel show.
Yo, you're tuned to World Jam Global Radio. World Jam Global Radio, original Mike Kimmel in Das, the station saying Ragamuffin station. And Mike Kimmel said that for years without fear.
Now, I actually haven't heard this one very much at all, but I'll play this one for Mr. George Flavors. I used to play the original Marlena Shaw kind of jazz, soul jazz, old school version of this particular track. But I want to play the Samantha Rose because I want to just stay in this reggae theme for a little while. It's none other than the big track. It's called Go Away Little Boy.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
Go away, little boy. Go away, little boy. Why don't you just go away, little boy? Go away, little boy. You see, I'm
my gosh.
And it don't wanna look like a lip sync. Gonna have another chance to meet. I think I can find myself another man. And I know what to do when I got somebody who can be true. So why don't you run away, little boy? Let the dawn light hit you where the dawn should have hit you, little boy. 'Cause you're hurting me more. Every minute that you delay.
The music just turns me on.
Run the track!
Taking it back to the top for DJ George Flavors. Sounds of Samantha Rose singing the irrepressible classic from Marlena Shaw. We've got a track entitled Go Away Little Boy. Watch the ride. Well, I tell you, Venue 92 next week gonna be nice. Trust me.
I understand and recognize the fact that your lips so sweet. And it don't wanna look like a lip sync. Gonna have another chance to meet. I think I can find myself another man. And I know what to do when I got somebody who can be true. So why don't you run away, little boy? Let the dawn light hit you where the dawn should have hit you, little boy. 'Cause you're hurting me more. Every minute that you delay. 'Cause when you need me like this, you're getting kind hard for me to understand. So my man, just go away, just go away, just go away, little boy, before I do something
Once again, it's been my pleasure having your company on the Fing Iz It. Just remember, there will be no Fing Iz It next Saturday night, as I'll be in London town hosting alongside the rest of the World Jam Global Radio DJs at Venue 92.
Find yourself another salary, you strange little boy. 'Cause you're hurting me more. Every minute that you delay. Ooh, hey, hey. 'Cause when you need me, when you need me, when you need me, when you need me, when you walk closer tight like this, you're getting just a little bit too hard for me to resist. So why don't you go away, little boy,
The music just turns me on.
before I do something reckless. Before I beg you to stay. Beg you to stay.
bust my eyelids like that. Now,
Big tune.
no. Please don't suck my earlobes like that. Say, do you really have to go to work tonight? You don't? Then you might as well stay. Might as well stay. Don't go away. Stay. This time and then we sweeter. You might as well stay.
Run the track, run the track, run the track, run the
And he is so fine.
Sounds of Sylvia Teller.
Sweet like candy. Oh yeah. And he blows my mind.
Are you ready for this?
Hey, hey. He's everything I wanted. Yes, he is. My man is so appealing to me. 'Cause my baby gives me that loving in a special way. Oh, what a good thing going. I said I found my dream boy. My baby's larger than life.
Musical track entitled Special Way
Love and affection. He makes each day feel alright.
by the old school classic Sylvia Teller herself.
My baby understands me. Yes, he does. He knows what I feel inside. So each and every day, I will always love him in a special way. Oh, what a good thing going.
Watch it. Oh man, I beg you don't wanna be an If you don't say you're still with your man, oh man, I beg you don't wanna be an If you don't say you're still with your man, you know your man there, but you know him not leave. Him not run after me, and I want for 'cause him a look for treat you right. Him a look for treat you good, 'cause the love we are getting free.
Said I found my baby. Hey, he is so fine, sweet like candy, and he blows my mind. He's everything I wanted. My man is so appealing to me. 'Cause my baby gives me that loving in a special way. In a special way. He's so fine, sweet like candy, blows my mind. Everything I wanted. Gives me good loving.
Big shout out going out to the Triple M and DJ Matt on the road, tuning in on the iPhone.
He's got me, he's got me, he's got me.
We now have it confirmed that World Jam Global Radio online is operating on every platform, every phone circuit. So you can't travel without us now. The original Mr. Alton Ellis. I really do hope that you've enjoyed your afternoon or your early evening with me, Dr. Feelgood, on World Jam Global Radio. We heard from Anthony Richards and C Block tonight, and it was an absolutely special, special night to hear the quality and the heart of the musicians that we're going to be listening to next week. Don't forget, you've also got Robert Emmanuel performing live next Saturday also. DJ I Sean flying in from New York City, alongside a host of World Jam Global Radio favorites. George Flavors, Early B, DJ Matt, Dr. P, DJ Laro. Hosted, compared and emceed by yours truly, Dr. Feelgood. It's going to be a night not to forget.
I thought you understood. Oh, I just got to know. Ooh, baby, 'cause I love you so.
Want to give a extra special shout out going out to all our guests out there in the chat room. You're just one step away from joining the family of World Jam Global Radio. And all you need to do is just log in via email, give a password, and they'll send a link to your email, and you will be live in the chat room with the World Jam Global Radio family. But in the meantime, here is a classic that you never thought you'd ever hear me play, because I'll tell you what, most of you never was around to hear it. But me, as an original sound system man from way back in the 70s, I used to play this tune. Catch It, original, DJ Flavors. Do you remember? Oh my gosh. Are you ready for this? Where's DJ I Sean?
One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. Please, Mr. Bartender, listen here. I ain't here for trouble and have no fear. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. I don't want soda, no bubble gum. You got what I want, just serve me some. Since my baby's been gone, everything's lost. I'm on this kick and I can't get off. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. One.
Taking it to the top for DJ George Flavors. Here we go.
One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. One scotch,
Amos Milburn.
One beer.
One scotch, one bourbon, one beer.
Please, Mr. Bartender, listen here. I ain't here for trouble and have no fear. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. I don't want soda, no bubble gum. You got what I want, just serve me some. Since my baby's been gone, everything's lost. I'm on this kick and I can't get off. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer.
The original two-stepper.
One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. Please, Mr. Bartender, listen here. I ain't here for trouble, so have no fear. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. My woman started me on this spree. I can't find her and she can't find me. She left this morning, said she wouldn't stay. She's been out all night and it's the break of day. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. Please, Mr. Bartender, listen here. I ain't here for trouble, so have no fear. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. One more nip and make it strong. I got to find my baby. It takes all night long. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer. One scotch, one bourbon, one beer.
My gosh, big tune.
One scotch.
And you know, here it is, you know, any fool can put on a CD and let it run. But it takes a special person to be a selector to be able to pull out tunes that prompt memories and provoke emotion and feelings. That's what we try to do here, right here on World Jam Global Radio. It's me, Dr. Feelgood, saying I'm out of here. Thank you for joining me and spending this time with me. I'll see you tomorrow morning from our Wake Up Everybody Sunday Gospel Show. And if not, then next Saturday at Venue 92 for the World Jam Global Radio first anniversary Green Party. Join me. I'm out of here.
Now clap your hands and stomp your feet.
Run the track! Run the track!
This is the last one from me. Bitty McLean.
It's not that I don't love you. You know how much I do.
My gosh.
And it's not that I found somebody to take the place of you, but it's just a feel within me when you touch my hand, and a fear that shakes my
The old Jimmy Ruffin classic. Walk Away from Love.
understand.
Big tune.